doing, baby?
Good.
Sorry I interrupted.
That's okay. I just went down a rabbit hole. I'm gonna sit up now.
You look so cute and cozy there.
Move away from my head.
Say hi.
Hi.
What day is it?
Friday.
Woohoo! Happy Friday!
Happy Friday! So we've been watching Keeping Up with the Canopics, and I think subtly, the fact that they get boba tea every Friday has stuck in my brain.
Subliminal messaging.
Yeah. Because I've just been thinking about it lately, and I randomly looked up where one was near my work because our area doesn't have a lot of them. And like I went to this bubble tea house in college all the time, and I haven't had it in years, and I miss it. And I just told you I'm getting one. Do you want me to get you one? So
I've only had it
Friday.
like Happy Friday, Canopics. I've only had it like once on my own, and then the second time I like tried somebody's. But I've never really been super into it. But today Sam got me, what was it? Roasted oolong milk
tea, I think.
With tapioca, and it's really good.
She loves oolong.
Did they add vanilla?
No, they couldn't.
Okay, that's fine.
This place really was not the best place I've been. They just didn't seem to know what they were doing. I think it took them 5 minutes to make a drink, and there was like 3 people ahead of me, so I was there for like half an hour waiting. But it's Friday, and it was beautiful and sunny, so I didn't mind.
It's not so beautiful and sunny
No,
now.
it like got really not nice in the last little while. I mean, it's still fine. I think we're expecting some rain this weekend, so
Chicago in April, like 1 minute it's sunny, the next it's rainy and cloudy and windy, and
I'm just ready for the nice weather. So
and our cruise. How many days?
I don't know. 14 days? 15 days?
Yeah.
15 days.
Yeah, we're like 2 weeks away almost.
We leave 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'm so excited.
I'm pretty excited too, but I'm nervous because I've never been on a cruise. So
I was talking to my coworkers about how we're going to be on the cruise for 2 well, we'll be on our vacation for 2 Game of Thrones episodes. Our cruise ends on a Sunday, so but we're gonna be flying during Game of Thrones, which that kind of sucks. But I have the next day off, so I'll just watch it then. But
there's no way you could stream it on one of our apps. We have every single
probably
TV app that you could possibly have.
But do I want to watch it on a tiny little screen when I could watch it on a big 50-inch TV?
But do you want to not watch it and then be going into work the next day and
I'm not. I'm off the next day. I took off Monday.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because we get back really late. So I took off.
To go to work that day.
Well, you're off the day before we leave.
Yeah.
So it's a little flip and flop. Mm-hmm. But we were talking about that, and then they were asking what we were doing for vacation, and I told them, and they asked what we're going on a cruise, and they asked what ship we were on, and I told them, and the 2 people I was talking to, they're like, we've been on that one, and they were just like, oh my god, I'm so jealous, and you have to do this and this, and they're giving us all these tips and stuff, so it just got me really excited. I can't wait.
So we are going to be on Allure of the Seas through Royal Caribbean.
Still's first cruise.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I've never been on a cruise before.
She's nervous anytime we travel, even though she loves traveling.
I've noticed that in my adult, I'd say a middle adult age hood. I don't even know how to say that. Middle adulthood. Yeah. As I've gotten older, I've become more and more anxious about travel and doing things. I don't know. I think just this world is scaring me.
We love traveling.
I love traveling. I'll never stop traveling. I just get nervous and I get really anxious on flights, and the more and more we talk about the cruise, I get nervous about it, but it's not gonna like stop me from doing it. I'm not I'm not so anxious that it's going to keep me from traveling and doing the things that I want to do and I love doing. But ever since we booked the cruise, we've seen cruise ships like tipping over, and
really bad timing for all that stuff in the news.
What else has happened?
Well,
there was the one that tipped over, then there was one that like started to like sink, so they had to get people off of the cruise ship.
That was off the coast of Norway.
I don't care. It's cruise ships, and like, then I never hear anything about cruise ships on the news, and now that we're gonna be on a cruise ship, I'm hearing everything. Like,
and then they I guess they had this,
Getting too
like,
nervous.
basically one of the sister ships of our ship in dry dock, and a crane fell on it, and they canceled the next 3 cruises, and I was like,
I mean, at least that was dry dock. I feel
yeah,
like
nobody was on it, but she was just like, what are you doing taking me on a cruise? And
I know.
I have to remind you that you chose us for us to do
I know
a cruise.
I did. I kind of felt like the universe would laugh at us if we tried to plan a cruise and then maybe Sam would just get pregnant. It didn't work. Like, you really can't like test the universe like that. I'm not one to like talk about like faith and fate and prayer and all that. I'm not really like, I'm not like that. Yeah, it's not my thing. But I do think about like the universe and just maybe it's the same thing. I'm sure it is, but I'm weird about language, and I just think like maybe I can tempt the universe to like laugh at us and like let one of these cycles work. And so I figured if we just planned a cruise, or like, let's just go on a cruise, and then Sam will get pregnant and we'll have to cancel it or postpone it, or not that I want to not go.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Or we do what we're doing with IVF, and then we get to still go on our cruise, and then cross IVF works, and then we can come back and do a transfer and have enjoyed a trip.
I feel like the universe has laughed at us more because Sam was supposed to be able to do 2 egg retrievals before this cruise. That was always the plan, and then the first one got canceled. So I feel like that was just the universe laughing at me, like,
there you go. There it is.
Yeah, haha, you thought you were gonna trick me, but instead I'm just gonna punish you. Not that I feel punished. It's not really like that.
No,
it's just
we're not.
I'm just joking, but it's just kind of funny. So yeah, cruise. I'm really excited, but I'm really nervous, and I'm also just inside my head about all of it.
We're gonna be fine.
But it's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be so exciting. And then we can vlog from the cruise. Not that I want to vlog a whole lot because I want to enjoy, but it'd be kind of fun to like show what we're up to and just kind of vlog throughout the cruise.
This is my first time in a cabin with a balcony, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
It's like a really, really big ship, and we both need time apart from other people, not each other, but like the crowds, to like kind of, you know, recharge our batteries. And I thought if we're stuck in a inside room or a ocean view room without our own like outside space on that big of a ship, it might be a little hard, because big ship means so many more people, and with her being a teacher, we're going in the heart of spring break season. So I don't think it's going to be like a partially full sailing. I think it's going to be pretty sold out, and I think I'm really excited to have a little space that we can hang out outside, and that's just ours.
But I keep trying to remind you that even though I'm a teacher and this is spring break, because Easter is so late in the year, spring break has been since the beginning of March also. So all of March and April.
But there are a lot of
schools. So the fact that we are
that
going right after Easter is like...
But there are a lot of schools that'll be out right now, especially, you know, religious schools. They're going to be out for spring break.
Some of the religious schools around here, though, are out the week before Easter.
So we're going the week after Easter. And
I don't know. I feel like it's so spread out. I feel like when Easter is like right at the end of March or beginning of April, a lot of the spring breaks fall on the same weeks. But with it being so late, some school districts just chose to do spring break earlier, like in March. And now
it's too late, to be honest.
Oh my God, it's so late.
I mean, it's the
taking
end of
forever.
April.
And then when I get back, I only have like 20 days of school left.
In our state, they get out of school really early. The state I'm from, they get out of school like mid-June or so. And here they get out of school in May. It's crazy to me.
Which is even crazier because next year, my school has actually decided to start after Labor Day, which is not common in Illinois. A lot of times you start like mid-August, like the second week of August. So this year, I'm getting out at the beginning of June, which is actually late because we had cold days where we couldn't go to school. And then, so I'm only getting out...
So glad those
like,
aren't here anymore.
I know. I'm only getting out like 4 days later because of all the cold days that we had. But we're not starting again until after Labor Day. So this is like an extended summer. Never get this again because...
Once in a lifetime.
Yeah, this is a once in a lifetime thing. So, because once I start at Labor Day, then it's gonna go later in the summer at the end of this or next year. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so spring break's coming up. Woo!
So excited.
I'm excited.
Need
too.
a vacation. We haven't gone somewhere in a while. We went on a couple day getaway in December to New York.
I forgot about that. It feels like it's
I know,
forever
it feels
ago.
like a really long time ago. And then I think before that, our last trip was what? Like, was it to Texas for graduation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were
So
in
that
Texas
was like a
for
year ago.
niece's graduation. Yeah, that was a year ago.
That was like what? Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a long time. We don't travel as much, and like we go places in the summer, but we don't do big trips in the summer because it's so nice up here
Mm-hmm.
that we go, you know, to the lake and like go like up north and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
our big trips are usually now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited.
During my breaks. Sorry, you married a teacher.
It's so expensive.
I know.
I was telling her that before we were together, I would go on trips with my friends who aren't teachers, and we could go whenever we wanted, and we would pick the cheapest time to go, and it was awesome. But you're more awesome.
So what's going on with us this weekend?
Well, I think we're gonna go to the gym in a little while, and then I have no idea what we're gonna do for dinner. And then tomorrow, well, we have to do really fun things like pull out all the summer clothes. But
Getting ready for that cruise.
Careful. But then tomorrow night we're going over to our friend's house because Michigan State is playing in the Final Four. It was wear your colors to work day today for me, and Jill said she'd support that.
I would just rep the team because
Yes.
it's Friday and I like to wear jeans and be casual on Friday, so I wore my Toms and my MSU gear.
We had like the same outfit on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Different shirts with the same outfit, yeah.
I think we're wearing the same type of jeans too.
They're different washes, but I think we wore the same Toms too. So
Yep.
good thing we went to work and not out together.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to our friend's house tomorrow for a little viewing party. And do we have plans on Sunday?
Nope. Well, you have a monitoring
Oh, and then I
thing.
have yeah, then I'll have a like a monitoring appointment in the morning at the doctor for this IVF cycle.
Yep.
And then anything else?
Nope.
We'll see what happens.
I was thinking we should do brunch or
pre-planned
something.
yet.
But yeah,
Yeah,
nothing.
maybe we'll go to one of our favorite spots for brunch. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
We have a kind of busy weekend next weekend, and it's our last weekend before our cruise. So I think we're probably going to try to get a little bit of the getting, you know, the pre-planning stuff done this weekend. So
Yeah.
really exciting stuff.
Mhm.
But I'm excited because we don't have to go to work and we get to be together.
Mhm.
That's my favorite part.
I know. I love just having the weekend, being home together, and being able to just hang out.
And I think maybe we'll try to take Hazel to the dog park. Last
Yeah.
time we took her to the dog park, she was a real weirdo. So
Yeah, I think you saw that a few vlogs ago.
she just is sometimes so like shy and reserved, and sometimes
Hi, Bubba.
you have my tea? No. What are you doing?
He's so cute. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
We are on our way to the gym. That's about it.
Really exciting. Spent the morning cleaning, so and the house is so far from being done. But it's nice out. We don't have to wear coats, and that's the first time all year.
Yay! April 6th? Yes, April 6th. And we don't have to
64
wear
degrees, and it's cloudy and also sunny, and it's awesome.
Yeah. So last night we did not go to the gym. We thought about it, but just Fridays are exhausting. I feel like we're just tired on a Friday.
I was so tired.
Maybe once we start going to the gym more, we won't be as tired on Fridays. But
Probably
I don't
not.
know. So
I'm
yeah.
also on like hormones and stuff, so
Yeah.
I think
And
that they
I think they're kicking in.
hit me like last night.
Yeah, it's just been a little cranky.
Yeah.
You have been. I feel like this is the first time in all of your medicated cycles that you've actually like been more of a grump.
I also did not get enough sleep last night. I woke up I've noticed every time that I have to take any of these meds, they make me a little of an insomniac. So
Do you fall asleep well?
No, it takes, like, I fall asleep hard, but then I wake up throughout the night. I kept waking up throughout the night last night, and then I was up by like 6 something this morning, which is not really much later than a regular. It's like an hour more sleep. And typically I try to sleep like past 7. That's sleeping in for me.
And we were excited because this was the morning that we were going to be able to sleep in, not set an alarm.
Yeah, because we have to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, we have to go to the monitoring hours tomorrow morning, and since we live a good 25-minute drive away from the clinic, you know, we want to get up and get going even earlier. So this morning was like, yes, no alarm, just sleep in. We were up late, so the dog was up late, so she wasn't going to be whining to get out of her crate early. But yeah, we're going to the gym. Sam can't really work out because she's already on her stems, so what are you going to do?
Just
walk? Yeah.
I'm going, good. They said they want you to walk if you want to walk, so I'm gonna walk. I want to be able to do more, but I'm not allowed to do more. You're not allowed to pick up anything heavier than a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to like twist or work out at all, really. So they stress, they're like, just walk or don't do anything. So
or do nothing.
So I'm gonna walk. Really exciting.
Yeah. Okay, so we left the house about 3 hours ago.
For the gym.
And then we went to Mariano's, our grocery store, had lunch, because they have like a
fresh sushi station where they make sushi to order there. So we had sushi for lunch and picked up a few things we need for the Final Four viewing party we're going to tonight. And then
go green.
Go white.
And then we passed an estate sale, and we definitely didn't need to spend more money, because why should we? But I can't open it, can you? Look at what we found. Can't fully tell what it is just yet. You'll get to see it in our house once it's set up. But the
cushion's really ugly. We're going to get new cushions or redo them.
It is a single futon chair.
And it's like the mission style, which we both love.
Beautiful wood, well taken care of. And it was listed as $250, which I mean is cheap for a chair like this. But because we were there 30 minutes before they were closing, how much did we get it for?
$125.
Yep.
Half off.
Half off. So, yeah. So
we didn't necessarily need it, but we both loved it, and it's a really good price.
Yeah,
so.
and it's really sunny, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's really bright.
Let's get this in. Wait, Sam, how are we gonna get this in? You can't lift anything heavier than a gallon of milk right now.
I know. The ottoman part, because it comes with an ottoman, is really light, so I can carry that. Even the cushions are a little too heavy, so I'm not really sure how we're getting in because I'm the strong one in our relationship. Like, she's so weak, it's crazy.
Yeah, so
it's true.
We'll see about this.
Yeah.
So we're on our way to our friend's house for the Final Four March Madness game. I'm sure we've already mentioned it a few times.
A few times. We were wearing these shirts yesterday.
Yes.
We had washed them and
they're washed and dried.
we had to leave a little later than planned because our shirts were in the dryer still.
Yeah, that and IVF injections.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're on our way. We are up in the north side of Chicago now, so
We're sitting in traffic, that's why our faces are red.
brake lights. Best lighting ever.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, so on our way we're gonna snack. We made some spinach and artichoke dip, green and white.
Our friend made dinner, so.
Yeah, and another friend is bringing the drinks. So what are you gonna drink since you can't have alcohol right now?
I'm having a mocktail. We brought Moscow Mule stuff, so non-alcoholic ginger beer and lime juice.
Yeah, so.
But it's really good.
It's gonna be delicious. I don't really feel like you need the vodka to make it taste good, so. And it's better that we're making babies, so.
Than making cocktails?
Than making cocktails, yeah. Mocktails and babies. So.
All those days trying to find a place where you only can just be alone, All those nights lying by your side, like it's a vibe, feeling it shine under your spotlight.
Who do you want to win?
Go green.
So, it's Sunday. We have been complete bums today. It is now 5:43 in the evening. Other than getting up super early today for monitoring hours for Sam's IVF cycle, we have done nothing. We went to monitoring, she got her blood drawn, her ultrasound done. We went to Trader Joe's, we got her the electrolyte water that was recommended to us by our nurses and doctor for IVF. Sam does either G2 or the electrolyte water plus other water to keep hydrated, so we had to get that. That is something really good to get if you're going through IVF. And then we drove back toward home and got breakfast, and then we were just lazy. We got to just lounge around. We put our PJ pants back on, got into bed. I took a nap, which is awesome. And Sam watched Avengers. She is getting prepared for the new Avengers. I'm not really into Avengers, so I was happy to just sleep. And then when I woke up from my nap, Sam said that she had a really bad migraine. This is pretty common actually for, excuse me, this is pretty common for IVF, especially if you're prone to getting migraines. I've read a lot about them because when Sam is feeling like this, she feels so crappy that looking at her phone hurts. So I have been reading up on it and trying to figure out what to do. So during her first IVF cycle, I think she got like 2 definite migraines and then also headaches, but this is her 4th day of her 2nd round of IVF and she has such a bad migraine today. So I got her cold compress for her forehead. So I just took a washcloth and ran really cold water, folded it up a few times and put it on her forehead. And then I also read that lavender, the scent of lavender, helps migraines. So we have this aromatherapy gel that is like a muscle relaxer, kind of like BioFreeze or Bengay. So I used that on her because her shoulders and her neck have been a little bit tense today, which might be why she has a migraine also. But other than that, she doesn't want to take anything because she's on IVF stims. So comment down below if you're on IVF and you get migraines, or if you are lucky enough to not get migraines. That's great. Sam is prone to migraines. She does get them pretty often, so that is something that she unfortunately has to deal with. But at least with her first cycle, she only got like 2 migraines, and then they kind of went away. I read today that it's the surge of hormones, the estrogen and the FSH, that rises, especially in the beginning of an IVF cycle. So that would make sense as to why she has that. I did send a message to our, it's called My Chart. It's like the messaging system for our hospital. And I just asked through her name what to take, because of course you're not supposed to take Aleve or Tylenol or aspirin necessarily. So I sent a message as Sam saying, what can I take, because I have such a bad migraine, and this is the 3rd time that I've experienced a migraine while taking IVF stims. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna run into the store. I hope you had a good weekend. We had a good weekend. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you have not. Hit that little bell notification so that you can know when we upload all of our videos, and comment. We love talking with you guys. We love the questions and the connections that we're making already. I know we haven't been vlogging that long, but it's really cool to get to know people and to see what everybody's up to. See if you're doing IVF, if you are trying to conceive, if you've done IUIs, if you're just living life and you're connecting with us. So please do comment. We really enjoy it. Okay? Well, have a good week. So, ciao. Dinner.